So in this video, we're going to look at an example using summation formulas when we have a quadratic example or when that indexed variable is a squared term. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my summation. I have the sum from I equal 1 to 4 of I over 20 quantity squared. And again, the idea is to use the summation formulas and not to explicitly write out every term in the series. So the first thing I want to recognize is that I can bring the squaring into each of the numerator and the denominator. So this can be rewritten as the sum from I equals 1 to 4 of I squared over 20 squared. And then I want to recognize that 1 over 20 squared is a constant. And by summation formula number 2 here, if I have a constant times an indexed variable, the constant can be factored out in front of the summation. So I want to take that 1 over 20 squared and factor it out in front of the summation. So this will be the sum from I equal 1 to 4 of just I squared now. And then I want to recognize that I have a formula for calculating the sum from I equal 1 to n of I squared. In this case, the upper bound of summation is a 4, so we're working with the case that n is equal to 4. So we're going to be working with n equals 4 and applying this formula right here. So I'm going to step down a line, 1 over 20 squared, and 20 squared is really 20 times 20, and this will be times. So now I'm going to take the sum from I equal 1 to 4 of I squared, which means just plug in everywhere you see an n in the formula, plug in n equal to 4. So I'm going to get 4 times 4 plus 1 is 5 times 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9, and it all needs to be over the 6. And then it's just a matter of simplifying. So I want to recognize that 4 times 5 is 20, and 20 divided by 20 will equal 1. And then here, 3 will go into 6 twice, and 3 will go into 9 3 times. So there's some simplifying that can happen. So I wind up with 1 times 3 is 3, over 1 times 20 is 20, 20 times 2 is 40, so I get 3/40 as the sum from I equal 1 to 4 of I squared over 20 squared.